Hey everybody, Rob Vino here, wagertalk.com with an NFL breakdown and analysis today for this weekend's action. Lots of playoff implications involved here. We're going to talk about Pittsburgh at Seattle, a game where I think we can find a slight edge. But first, let me tell you about the special that Wager Talk has going on right now. Currently, you can get an all-access package, 7 days, just $69 by using coupon code HOLIDAY7. That's HOLIDAY7. It'll get you 7 days of every sport that I cover: NBA, NFL, college football, college basketball. For the next 7 days, just $69. Once again, that's coupon code HOLIDAY7 for your all-access 7-day package. Let's get into this game here, Pittsburgh and Seattle. The Seahawks look like they have a really good shot at the playoffs here. If they win out, they control their own destiny. If they do win here, and by some stroke of luck, they get a tie between Green Bay and Minnesota on Sunday, at that point, they'll be in the playoffs. So Seattle controls their own destiny. For the Steelers, it's a desperation situation. They have to win. If they don't win, they don't get in. So for Pittsburgh, they must win this game. For Seattle, they control their own destiny. I think what's key in this game going to be some offensive and defensive line matchups here. Neither team protects their quarterback real well, but yet each has a strong pass rush. So who's going to protect the quarterback in this game? I think whichever team can get a run established, a running game going here, would help their quarterback and help their passing game. Seattle has not defended the run well at all as of late. They've allowed over 160 rushing yards in 4 of their last 5 games. They average out to 136 over their last 5. They've been run on pretty easily. And so if the Steelers can get that going, would help them in the passing game here. It's concerning with Seattle because the Titans last week were only averaging about 106 yards per game until they played Seattle and ripped off 162. So maybe a good spot for Pittsburgh to run the football. However, they're not immune to bad run defense either. 2 of the last 4 games, they've given up 150 and 170. That's a lot of yardage. The other 2 games were against New England. Really, who cares that they stopped New England running the football? And then last week against Cincinnati, Cincinnati got down very big, very early, abandoned the run, only carried the ball 16 times. So 2 run defenses that are not performing well as of right now. We'll see which one gives in this game. Injuries are a concern here for Seattle. The injury list is mounting, although probably the majority of these guys will go, even though they're not practicing. DK Metcalf, not in practice on Thursday. Jackson Smith and Jigba, his pairing at wide receiver, along with Tyler Lockett. Smith and Jigba was limited in practice, as was Jake Bobo. Noah Fant did not practice. Their starting tight end. So a lot of receivers taking the day off or being limited in practice. Kenneth Walker, their number 1 running back, also a little bit banged up. Again, it looks to me like all these guys will go, but they're injured, and everybody's injured to some degree at this point. For the Steelers, Kenny Pickett showed up at practice on Thursday, as did Najee Harris, both limited, but good sign for Pittsburgh. If Pickett can't go, you'll be looking at Mason Rudolph as the starting quarterback, once again, off of a really good game last week. Weather in Seattle, always a concern here at this time of year, but the weather's going to be really good. 45 to 48 degrees in this game, only 2-mile-per-hour winds, really no shot of rain, only 6% chance. So good weather in Seattle is a good sign for a game like this. I think if I look at this game, I'm not really sure that you can trust the Pittsburgh offense or the Pittsburgh defense. I mean, the knee-jerk reaction in this game is just to grab the 3.5 and use the hook as protection. It's pretty good protection in a game that could end up to be a field goal spot, but just don't know if we can trust Pittsburgh. Last time they had a big offensive outburst, they went right back to being poor offensively. They did have a big offensive outburst last week. Who knows if it's a mirage or if it's reality? We'll see. Defensively, they've allowed over 350 yards 9 times in their 15 games. And they've only gained 326 total yards or more in 3 of their 15. So Pittsburgh, bit of an enigma. I'd lean towards, the defense being a little bit problematic here, especially when you consider the fact that they're going to be missing their top tackler, linebacker, Landon Roberts. He's got 100 tackles on the year. He's out for this game. And you might also be missing Micah Fitzpatrick in this contest. He's the second leading tackler. So tacklers number 1 and 2. 1 definitely out. 2 maybe out. Still questionable with Fitzpatrick here. That could hurt the Pittsburgh defense. Seattle, just as questionable. Outgained in 5 games straight. I think the best way to play this game, because of the good weather conditions and because of the bad run defense, is to probably look at the over 41. This one has all the makings of a 23-20 game. Red zone offenses are not good. Seattle's red zone defense is even worse, 27th in the league as far as touchdown percentage allowed. I'm going to try it that way. I think, again, this one has all the makings of 23-20. You've got big playmakers on the outside. You've got defensive key pieces missing for the Steelers. You've got a Seattle team that hasn't been good against the run in 5 straight weeks. Give me over 41. If you like the content, the analysis, the selections that we're giving here in these single game videos here at Wager Talk about college football and NFL, NBA, and college basketball, then hit the like button, comment below. We try to answer as many comments as we can. We're always looking for support from you guys. So please, if you comment, we will respond. Also, if you like the comment, if you like the analysis and the selections here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It helps us with the show. So once again, Pittsburgh, Seattle, we're going to play it over 41. This is Rob Vino saying thanks for watching. I'll see you all later.